What is up, YouTube? It's Dead Guy Cardboard, also known as Ben. I don't know if I've ever actually said my name on this channel, but I have a interesting pickup that I got from REA Auctions. I think this is one of the coolest T206s I now have in my collection. I tend to collect backs of the T206s, and I have a lot of the more common to semi-scarce ones, but I want to pick up some of the tough ones. But this one's really unique. I've shown some videos about T206 backs, but if you don't know, if you haven't seen it, the T206 cards have various different backs to them, basically indicating where these cards came from. So this came from Polar Bear, which is the scrap tobacco, Sweet Caporal cigarettes. So these are all like different cigarettes that were common back in the early 1900s, with Piedmont being the most popular, and Hindu is a fairly tough one. But anyway, so they're all stamped with these different backs. Now, I just acquired this one from the REA auction. Now, if you see, there's no indicator over the back. It's a blank back, and it's actually a printer scrap, because all blank back cards, as you can see, there's no cigarette advertisement on the back. And these blank back cards are very tough. It's number 10 on the most rare list of backs, which is pretty crazy. I think these should be ranked a little higher, but these are ranked higher than Carolina Brights and Piedmont Factory 42. Kind of, below Drum and Broadleaf and Uzit and Lennox. But these are very difficult because all blank backs were never inserted in packs. So some don't consider these to be actual official backs, but if you want to collect the master set of backs, this is definitely one of them. I think the story is back in the 1970s. Someone dropped off a bunch of blank backs to a sports convention, and I guess the story was that someone's ancestor worked at the printing press of the American Tobacco Company in New York, and I guess we're able to get like almost a full sheet of these blank backs before they were ever printed with the advertisements on the back, and they cut them up. So I think most of these blank back cards came from the same person, and this one's very, very, it's just a very nice example. The centering is great. I mean, these are all hand cut, and they used whatever scissors they had back then to cut these up. These weren't cut at the factory, but it's a pretty good trimmed card. I mean, they're all authentic because these are all, like I said, hand cut. But the back is just, I mean, it looks like it came right from the factory. There's no fading or discoloration on the front or the back, which usually you see these blank black cards, and they're just not cut as well as this one, and they're usually faded or something's wrong with them. So I was very, very happy to pick this card up. Got it for a great price. I think a lot lower than they normally go for. But REA had a bunch of other great backs, so maybe this one was kind of overlooked. They had the brown Old Mill printer scrap, which is one of the rarest backs, and those are really hard to find. They also have the Thai Cobb back, which is the #1 rarest back, if you consider that to be a T206 card. But anyway, I am stoked to pick this up. I mean, it's just really interesting to see, like, I mean, look at the color of this back compared to, like, this Hindu. Pretty much a pack fresh card. And I don't have any red AMs, hands above cards, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Keep on collecting.